What's happening, peeps and peepettes? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. In this video, we are going to take a closer look at the new ship, the Lukari Dranuur Scout Ship Tier 6. Now, if you guys are, or at least you have no idea what this thing is all about, out of the sudden, Cryptic just released a new ship. Now, we also, we did know that with the new colony, we were going to get a new ship, but out of the blue, after an update, they just released some information about this thing, and now it's available. That's just weird. That is just weird, but it's good weird. We like that. Anyway, we are going to take a look at this thing. Now, obviously, my, or at least the fleet that I'm currently in, we are not yet all the way up to level 5 in your fleet holdings. I think you need to be to unlock this thing. So obviously on the terrible testing server right now. So if you want to grab this thing, go to others, and it's right here, the Lukari Dranuur Scout Ship. But if I click on it, we still have the old visuals. Now, this might be a bug or a feature that they need to fix. This is currently at the triple testing server, like I said, but the new, or at least there is an updated to the picture, but not in this ship that is turning around. So maybe that's just, you know, a feature that they kind of need to fix. But all of the information that is provided right here, that is solid, and that is really cool. And that is something that we are going to read right now. So Lukari Dranuur Scout Ship. Now, this is obviously a tier 6. In the process of making a more state-of-the-art Hakoon vessel, the Lukari also experimented with smaller, lighter spacecrafts. The Dranuur is a modernized update to those earlier design, enhanced with Kentari scientists working at the joint colony on Dranuur. Thanks to these updates, it is fully functional and ready for scientific exploration of the dangerous frontier of known space. Nice, I like that. Oh, that's awesome. Scout ships are a unique combination of science vessel capabilities in a much smaller, faster, and more fragile package. Nice. They come with a built-in sensor analysis and subsystem targeting, as well as secondary deflector slot, and are able to benefit from radar flanking bonuses as well. These nimble vessels are also similar to a radar in that they boost an abundance of universal bridge officer seat and can load dual cannons and have a similar weapon slot configuration. Now, if you guys have no idea what I just read to you guys, this thing is similar to a science ship, but it's heavily depending on a radar. Radar are like really small ships, even smaller than escorts, faster, maneuverable, more dealing more DPS than escorts. In some cases, if you know what radar flanking is, that is what I'm talking about. So if you position your ship behind the enemy vessel, you're going to get an X amount of boost to your damage overall, and you're going to get radar flanking. So that is definitely awesome to for us to actually see in the game. Now, like I said, these are really small vessels, and these vessels are not really good in survivability and hit points overall. And we can see that right here with a hold modifier of 0.9 at 36,000 hit points at level 60 with a shield modifier 1.1. That's good. That's normal. That's good. 3 on the front and 3 on the aft. In the weapon slots, we have room for 2 devices on this thing. We have a console modification, 3 tactical, so that's, you know, DPS wise, 2 engineering, so that's survivability, and 5 science. So definitely science heavy on this thing, with a base turn rate of 18 degrees per second. Now, normally you're going to get escorts that are around, well, depending on what kind of escorts, 12 to 16 degrees per second, and this thing has 18 degrees per second. So maneuverability on this thing, or at least the turning rate on this thing, is really awesome. Impulse modifier of 0.2 with an inertia rating of 80. This thing will have plus 10 to weapon power and also plus 10 to auxiliary power. Can equip dual cannons. This thing also has subsystem targeting, very nice debuff. The sensor analysis, that is also a cool debuff. The subsystem targeting is like, you know, if you want to take out a particular enemy's shields or weapons or auxiliary or even engines, you can target those subsystems on the enemy. Also, radar flanking, like I said, plus 25% damage when attacking an NPC's enemy's rear arc, or at 8.3% when attacking a player's enemy rear arc. Now, this also comes with a Starship Mastery Package, a Scout Ship, so precise weapon system enhanced, particle generator enhanced weapon banks. Ooh, I like that. Enhanced restoration circuitry, and also a Proto Spill. That is an unlockable Starship Trait that I'm really looking forward to, because it really sounds awesome. Proto Spill. Hopefully it's going to be protonic, because I would definitely enjoy that. Bridge Officer Station, really cool universal bridge officer layout, so you can put anything and everything, but it is science heavy, so that's why you have a commander science station and the rest that we are going to take a closer look later in this video. So we got 2 consoles for engineering, we got 3 for tactical and 5 for science. We already mentioned that. 3 weapons on the front, 3 on the aft, with a base hull of 36,000 hit points at level 60 with a shield modifier 1.1, turn rate of 18, and room for 2 devices. Now, I cannot buy this thing because I don't have enough. No, I do have enough. All right, I'm currently at the maximum number of ships that I currently have allowed. So let me just discard one and I'll just buy this one and then head over to the customization part. So here we are at the customization of this thing. Doesn't this look like a stealth bomber? Come on. Also looks like a sonar ship, right? Oh, I love that part. What is this? Okay, all of the Lukari have this little globe that is sitting right in the middle of this thing. Very nice. Kind of looks like a waterfall, and I cannot zoom in more closer for that, but it is really awesome. I definitely love the details on top of this thing. Very cool. What are these triangles? Are those like the warp nacelles of this thing? Wow. Now we do have different templates that you can use on this thing. Very nice. I am definitely rocking this thing. I'm liking it a lot. We do have a Lukari interior, but that's been showcased in so many of my videos, so I'm probably not going to showcase a bridge tour on this video. Only one template is available currently on Tribble. Maybe some other time we're going to actually take a take some colors, or at least some other different material types on this thing. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh my god. Holy moly, I love this thing. Also looks like a boomerang. Nice. Oh my god, look at this thing. What color is this? This one is right here, 06. The red one, I don't even know where the red one is glowing, but look at this thing. Andromeda. Ooh, even that is good. Oh, look at that. That is crazy. Oh, this is how I'm going to fly this thing. Definitely. Red underneath and the black on top. Wow. All right. Man, this thing looks awesome. All right, let me load up another character and compare it to the Dorito triangle ship. All right, so we are at the comparison. Can you guys see the difference between the two? I mean, this thing is even smaller than the normal Lukari Scout Ship. I mean, let me position these things on top of each other so you guys can see it right here. Look at this thing. This thing is like tiny. And it doesn't even have like a really big profile. Look at that. Look, this is like the this is the entire ship. It's just like a small piece of wing or something like that. What the hell? But it does do the turning. The turning is really cool on this thing. All right, let me start equipping all of the different visuals. So here we are in space, my favorite spot. You guys probably seen and know what I'm talking about right here. I just love this spot. Gives you guys a little bit of a scenery on the background for me to do all of these visuals on. And yeah, we're gonna take this thing for a spin, to be honest. We are going to take this thing for a spin. We are actually going to show all of the visuals right here, and we're going to start off with like the normal version, the version that you guys are seeing on your screen right now. This is without any modification that I did on the customization part. So this is how the ship comes out of the box, and nothing has been customized, nothing has been changed to my personal preference. So everything that you guys saw in the previous section of the video, I canceled all of those changes. So all of those changes are not taking effect in this version of the ship. This is how it looks with the normal visuals. No reputation gear or anything like that. This is just how it comes out of the box. And I'm going to start by equipping the different visuals one by one for you guys right here. And we are going to start off with the adapted visuals. And somehow I kind of lost my adapted visuals, so I'm going to use the Mako. These visuals are basically the same deal. There is nothing wrong visually. It's just, visually they're both the same. Just a different name. And I think I'm going too close to the Earth right there. Also, sorry, my voice is still not 100%. I do love that you guys are expressing your concerns about me and my voice, and I love that about you guys. Thank you so much for the nice comments, and to everybody that's telling me to drink tea with with honey and chamomile and stuff like that. That is just awesome on you guys' part. Yeah, I'm normally I'm not a guy, or my profession is not going to be something that that has to do with me using my voice a lot. So I'm not like an announcer or like newscaster or whatever people that uses their voice. This is just a side thing that I'm doing on YouTube, and I'm kind of like doing a couple of videos as of late, like more than normal, so it's taking its toll on my voice, and it's a little bit gone, but it should come back. Anyway, that's just about me. This is the adapted Mako visuals on this thing, and this thing is it's looking good. All of the visuals are really cool. I do want to say, because this is like the second time that I'm recording just a couple of these visuals, I did find a bug that if you equipped visuals, or at least like shield visuals or impulse visuals or deflector visuals on a different ship, and you just do it the way I'm doing it, you just click here and then select the next item that you want. The visuals are not going to display up here because they're still up in the visuals from the other ship. So keep that in mind if you're like, just like me, I'm like, where are the visuals? I'm not seeing any changes. That has to do with, another ship has taken the visuals, or at least that item in its visual tab. You basically need to remove that. Maybe if anybody from Cryptic is watching this video, that is, a small bug that you guys might have an interest to fixing, because this thing is not really good. Anyway, we are going to move on to the Aegis visuals. Aegis, and Aegis. There we go. That is definitely more on the Aegis visuals that I had previous. The previous I had like no change to the ship at all, and I was like, what's going on? There's nothing with changing, but look at this. So these triangles are, you know, their version of a warp nacelle, I'm guessing. They have like these triangles, really cool shapes that they're using in their ships. What a really cool deflector dish right there. And yeah, this is really nice. I'm liking this. This is a ship. I mean, you guys saw in the previous section in the comparison, this is really tiny, really, really small. And I like it. Though it has its own, you know, benefits and negative and positive stuff. Because you are moving this ship in a higher pace, in a faster pace, I should say, than the normal escorts. Kind of tends to be a little bit too much in its overpowering or in their engines. That is also something that I did right here. I actually removed a little bit of my engine power to make this thing turn not so much, because if we balance everything up together, this thing is going to go about 32 or something like that, or 34 degrees, 32.5 degrees per second. Now that is just crazy. So I'm just taking a little bit of power from my engines, and the turning rate should be a little bit smaller so you guys can have more time to enjoy these visuals. That is something that I would definitely do for you guys. All right, the assimilated Borg visuals right here. That one. Here we go. The Borg visuals. This is... Oh my god, this is I am laughing with the ship, not at the ship, guys. Please keep that in mind. This is basically the same model of a deflector dish that all of the that Cryptic is using on all of their ships, right? This is basically the model. This ship is so tiny in its you know cross section that even the deflector dish. I'm sorry, I just got a PM from somebody. This ship is like so tiny in its cross section that even the deflector dish is not fitting. The model, this thing that they're using right now is so small that it doesn't actually fit. It's like even longer than the ship itself, and you can see that as well on the warp nacelle modifier that they're using right here. That as well is just out of place. I don't know why they're not scaling these things down. Maybe it's not, maybe it's not possible or anything like that. Maybe it's just, it's one set to fit them all. But the way it looks right now, it's just out of place. This, yeah, that's not, that's not good. We do see that the engine modifier kind of looks okay. It's like totally enveloped in the impulse thingy, whatever it's called. Right here. Oh, actually, I had it wrong. Right, hold on a second. These are the impulse modifier, or at least the impulse engines. Ah, man, totally messed up. So these triangles right here are the impulse engines, and these things right here where the warp nacelle modifier is hooked up on, those are the warp engines that they're using to travel, warp speed. Nice. Okay, so my bad, sorry. But this is the Borg visuals. Let us move on to the counter command. Hold on, let me see. Somebody preempt me. Hold on. Yes, it is I. All right. Counter command. Counter command. Where are my counter command engines? And Delta. See, this is what I mean. All of my items are like all over the place. Counter command. Here we go. These are the counter. These are the visuals from the counter command space set. Wow, look at that glow right there on the engine trail. That is sick. That's like, I like that. I like it. Nice. That is cool. I'm actually really enjoying this. Encounter command visuals. Now this is like, in some of my videos I've been talking about this, like, you know, if you overdo like all of the visuals and, you know, put a lot of stuff in front, or you don't put enough just to make that difference visually, you're basically are going to be like, what is up with this ship? I don't like it, because it's like, you know, not appealing to me visually wise, and basically it's like I'm not going to purchase it, or I'm not going to spend resources on it to actually take it and use it in the game. But if you do it just like this thing, just like the stealth bomber, yeah, this is really cool. Definitely enjoying that. All right, the Delta is going to be next. Delta visuals, Delta engines. That is the Delta engines. Dyson. So hold on, guys. Sorry about this. Delta. There we go. Sorry. That is the Delta visuals. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The impulse modifier triangle has, like, you know, these circles, or the honeycomb design on top. Oh, that's cool. I never saw that before. That's nice. Or at least I never paid attention to that. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I liked when it is not being lit up by the sunlight. Nice. Very cool. Nice. All right. Moving on to the Dyson visuals. All right. So we got the Dyson, and Dyson. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that is sick. I like that. That is definitely cool. That is a really cool looking ship. I like it. Especially the I'm definitely fond of the engine trail that this thing uses. Like, some of the engines also have their own engine trail. You guys saw it on the counter commands engine trail. It has like that greenish aura that, you know, it leaves behind whenever it's flying. And all of the Lukari ship, they basically have this thing, their trail that they're leaving behind whenever this thing is, like, you know, moving. And it's really cool. That's really nice. All right, moving on to the Iconians. Where is the... No, right there. Is it this one? Yes. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is... I love it. I love the red color that they're using. Nice. I mean, obviously, it's like the Iconian, so definitely red, but seeing it in combination with the other colors, that's cool. Very nice. All right, let's see something that is like not when it's not being lit by the sunlight, the red should pop out a little bit more. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Looking good. Very good. I like it. Gemini is going to be next. No, that's not it. Where is the Gemini? This is one that should be 2. And the shield visuals should be a 3. Here we go with the Gemini visuals. Okay, so we are seeing that it changes this triangle part of the impulse engines. Nice, nice. I like this. I like the pattern that they're using. You're a little bit too high. Can you go down a little bit? This thing definitely reminds me of some kind of like boomerang design. This is weird. Okay. Definitely looks alien. All right. Where are we? We are at the Lukari. Where is... There we go. Where is the next one? There's the engines. Shields are right there. The Lukari visuals on your screen. Wow, I definitely enjoy this one more and more and more. But I mean, if you if you think about it, it's like Star Trek Online is celebrating their 8th anniversary. That means what? Like a couple of 100 ships that they're putting out. Let's say 100 ships in a year-ish. It's about 600, 800 ships, somewhere between that they have in the game. You know, Klingon, Romulans, some ships that are not even playable, like some of the capital ships. They're not even playable, and I'm just saying that they are really, really good at their job because they have they have so much experience doing these things, and wow, every time I'm like equipping different visual, I'm just being amazed at the work that they're doing. Just, you know, nice. All right, we already saw that part. The Omega is gonna be next. Omega. Where are my Omega engines? These are the Omega engines, and the shield is right there. All three pieces of the Omega. Wow. Wow, this thing is actually complementing each other right now with like the visuals that remain right here with like the lights that you guys are seeing. And the visuals from the Omega, the patterns right there. That is nice. And right here as well, and on the wings as well. Wow, these are like complementing each other. That's good. That is very nice. So we kind of need to come up with a name for this thing. So we have the Dorizo or Triangle ship. We got the UFO or like, you know, the saucer. What shall we name this thing, right? A boomerang, maybe? Kind of looks like a boomerang. Let me know in the description below, guys. Whatever is, what are you guys going to come up with for this thing? All right, next one, Riemann. I'm looking forward to this one though. Riemann. It's not. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, right here, Riemann. And the Riemann shield visuals right there. My God. See, this is what I actually mean. Some of these visuals are actually complementing the ship. And I just said this, I know, but clear example right here. You guys can see, usually the Riemanns, they have like that white hexagon or greenish white hexagon that you guys see on the wings and stuff like that. There are a couple of sections where it is really, really good to put like, you know, visuals, or at least that pattern. But the way that they're doing it right here, that is enough, you know. Don't it's perfect. Don't add anything more to perfection. That is sick right here. I like it a lot. Really excited about this ship though. I might actually grab one of these for my other characters that I'm using. Hold on, I'm just scrolling a little bit to see how much it's gonna cost. Oh, here we go. 5 ship fleet ship modules. If you have the main track or the colony main track at tier 5, and I'm thinking that's going to be the red one. I don't know which one it is, but it's the red one. If you have that all the way to tier 5, you can actually purchase this ship. All right, next one is going to be the Romulan visuals. We can find them there, and the shields are not there. Here we go with the Romulan visuals. Oh wow, very nice. I just looked at the screen because I'm like looking a little bit to the side. I got a couple of notes where all of these visuals are being written down. Because right now, oh my God, we have 20 different visuals in the game. 20 different visuals in the game. And they're adding to that list even more and more. So I'm like, let's put a list up so we can have it, you know, written down what kind of flavors we're going to display. And this is The Romulans are really good with the visuals right here. And this thing, they call this thing the Lukari Dranuur Scout Ship. Definitely based on a raider. Hold on, so we got a raider, we have like a science ship. Are we gonna get a carrier from the Lukari? When are we gonna get a carrier from the Lukari? I like to pre-order one. Very nice. All right, next is going to be the temporal visuals. If we can find them. Temporal. And the last piece, the visuals right there. Temporal space set. Looking good. Looking very good. It doesn't really change anything else when it's like not being illuminated. You just have like, different glow to the colors that they're already using. And this is really a good example to actually showcase that not all of the visuals actually take effect on these colors that they're using. Nice. All right, next in line is going to be the Terran visuals. Deflector. Okay, that one is not there. This is the Terran engines and Terran visuals. Wow. So good. Oh yeah, very nice. Compliments to whoever designed this thing, because it doesn't actually showcase, or at least it's not written anywhere at the blog post. It does say in like like a disclaimer note right there, the above stats are subjects to change and tuning. So they're basically saying like these stats can be modified, but the way this thing looks like and who designed this thing, no idea who it is, but my hat's off to you, man. If I had a hat right now, you are doing such a good job. Wow, very nice, right? I like this thing. A stealth bomber. Very cool. All right. Next in line is going to be the Breen. Oh, not that one. The Breen engines and visuals. Here we go with the Breen. Oh, nice. Okay. The pre-industrial era, when they don't when they don't believe in like hull plating and stuff like that, they needed to cover up stuff. It's like, nah, the ship is functional. Very nice. Now, I don't know if this ship is going to change with the next visuals. Those are going to be the Lukari one. Are they these? Yeah. Lukari, no, that's the wrong one. Where are the Lukari engines? Temporal. I don't have the look. Ah, there we go. And here's the visuals on this thing. Oh, it did change just a little bit. Just a little bit, just enough. The Lukari visuals have that milkish glow that it puts on the ship. Very nice. All right, let me rotate this thing. Wow. Oh wow, that's awesome, that glow. Right there. Nice. I like this thing. All right, next one. We are at number 17 out of 20, you guys. It's going to be the Prevailing Regalia space set. And there is 1, 2, 3. The Prevailing Regalia space sets. Or space set. With all of the items. The big mirrors everywhere. Or at least I think they're mirrors. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're like solar panels, maybe? Oh, a little bit of clipping issues right here. Ah, that I don't like. Underneath, oh, underneath as well. That's not good. We do see the engines modifiers right there that shoots out a little bit of electricity with this thing. And also the deflector dish also has electricity. I never saw that. That's cool. Kind of looks a little bit like the crystalline entity. Maybe they just shrunk the crystalline entity down. And they just put it in the front of this thing. Nice. Ooh. Earth is just too bright right now. It's hurting my eyes. Oh, got a little clipping issues here as well. All right. Now I'm gonna equip some Mark 10 stuff for this thing to rotate. Because from now on, we do have a new shield array that is from the Bajoran Defense Force. That's this one. Yeah, Bajoran Defense Covariant Shield Array capacity ×3. Ooh, I don't know about this. I really don't know about this, guys. I kind of like it because it's like changing the ship somehow, but no. No. I do love the bright yellow that they're using, but the other colors, the Yeah, that doesn't. That's not good on my book. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, let's flip this thing over. I don't know if it has any changes to it. Okay, so it's not glowing that much when it's not being hit by the sunlight. Okay. Okay, I can understand that. That's cool. That is cool. All right, we have 2 vanity shields. Now, if you guys don't know how to obtain these things, the Zenkethi lockbox and also the Discovery lockbox, they offer their own unique weapon cases. I think I used all of them. But if you open those weapon cases, there is a small percentage for you to obtain the vanity shields, and there are 2 of them. The Zenkethi right here has their own visuals, and that's the first one that I'm going to display right here. Oh, that is just breathtaking and beautiful. That is just, oh my god. On all of the shields visuals, I think this one is the most prettiest of them all. Has a little bit of Nukara visuals effect to it. Has a little bit of the Iconians. Has a little bit of the Remans, the Romulans. Has a little bit of everything. It changes color as well. Look at this. This thing is like bluish, and when you hit it with lights from the sunlight, it turns greenish. Right there, a little bit of green. I love it. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. Alright, next one is gonna be the vanity from the Discovery lockbox. And if you guys are paying attention, the vanity shield from the Discovery lockbox, or at least from the weapon cases from the Discovery lockbox, it changed icon. There is a different icon right there from the visuals. Alright. Now this is how it looks with the vanity shields. Oh, I like that. So the strip that it had, like, you know, different lights, it turned red. Oh, I like that. This thing is turned like bright color white, and it has a little bit of like details right here. Oh, it's... Hey, we have another guy right there. Hello. That is nice. That is really good to look at. Look at this thing. This thing looks really cool. I thought the Discovery visuals weren't that... Let me just say it. This thing is beautiful. This thing is awesome. Wow. There is no, you know, most of the Discovery ships you guys saw it because when in the cinematics I actually zoomed in on the on one of those ships, so you could basically see where the bridge was located. But this thing doesn't have any bridge, or at least not anything that's, you know, visibly noticeable that, you know, we can say that that's the bridge. Oh, this thing looks beautiful. This thing looks awesome. Anyway, Minus left. Here we go. Full stop. You can basically go away because we don't need you anymore. Oh man, these visuals, this is something that I'm definitely going to keep on this ship. So this thing comes with the piezo photon torpedoes, piezo polaron beam, okay. Piezo dual polarons, okay. So polaron build, or at least they're telling us, you know, go polaron with this ship. Very nice. I like that. Wow, nice. You can actually see all of the details right here from the Discovery. Anyway, normal deflector, also a secondary deflectors. This is something that they also mentioned in the video, or in the description of this ship. Normal impulse, warp, and a shield. We have 3 weapons on the front. We have 3 on the aft, 2 devices, and also 2 console slots for the engineering. So that's, you know, survivability is definitely going to be a big issue with this thing. We have room for 5 console slots for the science and your science abilities, and 3 for the normal DPS that you're going to do conventionally by, you know, by firepower, beams, torpedoes, and stuff like that. You can enhance those by 3 consoles. I think that should be enough. 4 is going to be, you know, the better, obviously, but then you're going to run into troubles or run into difficulties with survivability as it is right now. And 5 is definitely good, so definitely a science-heavy ship with lots of potentials. Let's take a closer look at the Universal Console. Reverberant Quantum Lock? What? All right. Reverberant Quantum Lock. Okay. This protomatter-based technology was originally developed by the Lukari for medical purposes, but turned into military applications by ingenious Kentar scientists, and it is capable of manipulating the quantum states of matter. Lock them into sequence with others. This short-lived quantum lock allows manipulation of distant matter, okay, of distant matter by applying energy to the linked matter, which is kept on board the source ship. Violent in nature, this technology has a limited lifespan under which the effect can be maintained. While in effect, the linked foe will continuously draw towards the source, and any damage dealt to the linked starship will repair the source starship. While any hull restoration applies to the source starship, it's instantly transmitted to the target, the foe, as radiation damage. This console also provides a passive boost to hull capacity and power transfer rate. Any console slot, any starship, but on of these consoles at any given time. So plus 3.3% maximum hull capacity, plus 20% in power transfer rate, reverberant quantum lock. Tether your starship to a selected foe, which will gradually pull them towards you. While tethered in this way, a portion of your healing applied to your starship will cause radiation damage to the tethered foe, while a portion of the damage dealt to that same foe will restore a portion of your hull. This effect cannot be triggered. It has its own effects. Each effect may only be triggered a maximum 10 times per second and always applies a minimum valve of 100 healing or damage. Okay, so let me simplify this. You basically use this thing on your enemy. Whatever you're going to deal damage to your enemy, that damage percentage of that damage that you're going to deal to the enemy is going to return to you as heal points from your ship. Nice. In the same state, whenever you're going to heal your ship, you're going to deal radiation damage to your enemy, or at least the enemy that you are tethered on, the enemy that you'll use this skill up on. Yeah, I like that. And also, this thing also pulls the enemy towards your ship, which doesn't actually mean a lot, because this ship, or at least the ship that we're currently looking at, this thing is like an escort, actually faster than an escort in maneuverability. It's like a pilot ship, so it doesn't really matter. You're just going to outperform, outmaneuver, out turn rate your enemies, so it doesn't really matter. But as a bonus, it is going to pull that enemy towards you, and we can actually read it right here. Pulls the foe, value scales up with distance for the next 15 seconds. Okay, definitely want to see this thing pull, like, I don't know, a cube or a sphere with them. 5% of damage to foe applied as healing to self. Oh, okay, here we go. Simplified version of whatever is written right there. And also 25 of healing to self applies as damage to foe. So 5% out of all the damage that you're going to deal to your to the foe that you are tethered on is going to heal yourself. And 25% of all of the healing that you apply to yourself is going to be damaged. Is going to be damage in radiation to the foe, but it doesn't say what kind of radiation. Just radiation? Is it plasma? Is it just what? It's just that. It is what it is. We have to look it up in, I don't know, some kind of parser or stuff later on. All right, let's see the Admiralty card. This thing is Lukari Dranuur Scout Ship. Zinkethi, no, Bajoran. Here we go. Tier 6 4-star is rarity, 21 points in engineering, 50 in tactical, and 55 in science. I don't think this is right. 55 in science. Let me scroll down a little bit on the no, it is right. 21, 55, and 50. 21, 50, 50. Yep, it is right. And also +8 in science per engineering ship or tactical ship. Let's say you're going to slot this thing with 2 other ships. If it's going to be an engineering, you're going to get +8 in science. So this 55 is going to be 63, sorry. And if you equip a tactical one, it's also going to give you a +8 to science. Very nice. And after you use this thing, is going to go into cooldown for the next 18 hours. Mastery level 1. Hello, level 1. Increase in accuracy rating by 5%. Level 2, +15 damage to exotic damage ability. That's why you guys are having 5 console slots right here. Level 3 is increasement in critical severity, so you're going to do that min-max damage with, crit D, crit severity. Level 4 is going to increase the hull and shield healing by 10%, so all of your abilities that has to do with shield or hull healing are going to do more hull healing, basically. And that unlockable Starship Trait, Proto Spill, area of effect, radiation damage near the healed target. Up to 5 nearest foes within 3 kilometers. 3,763.7 radiation damage. Maximum once per 6 seconds. Nice. Radiation damage. Area of effect, radiation damage near the healed target. Okay. No idea what they mean by that, but that's fine. We are definitely going to take a closer look on this when we level the ship. Bridge officer station. Like I said, everything is universal except the commander science station. You can actually change anything else up here, but you do also have a temporal ops right here with 3 abilities. So you can mismatch components and put, I don't know, DPS with temporal ops abilities right here, or DPS here, and anything that has to do with your particular build or play style. For now, I think I'm going to use you. You know what? I'm actually, I I don't know if I should do a bridge tour. Okay, let me just do a bridge tour. I'll be right back. So this is just the normal Lukari bridge. I'm going to remove the HUD for you guys so you guys can have the full experience from this this ship. Has their own, I still don't know what these things are. I mean, obviously we are seeing that the Lukari love their plant and plant life and stuff like that. But why, oh why, do they have like their own arboretum rotating right here? I mean, some of you guys have commented in like, you know, other videos of mine that this has to do with oxygen and stuff like that. And I understand. But so many could be food related as well, that they're like, you know, they're not, what's it called? Omnivores, but they're just like, you know, plant eaters. They're not carnivores, but they're eating just, you know, plants and stuff like that. Basically vegetarians. And this is about it. This is the entire tour. We have a really big viewing screen. Kind of looks like it has to do with glass. We have one of my biggest fans right there. That's right on top. We have like really cool scenery. Like trees that are living inside of lights. Right? All right, it's time for this thing to see some action, and I'm just going to do one of those patrol missions for you guys to showcase it off. So here we go. So here we go. Now, I usually do like a Gala system patrol, but now I'm just going to do a Japori. And I'm actually going to change these shield visuals, or at least the shield statistics. And I'm going to use the new one. I really like this one. Whenever your shield depleting, or when your shield is depleted, is facing, it's going to give out like, you know, a pulse of plasma. So I'm really enjoying that. I do need full impulse though, because that's going to be easier for me to push. So, yeah, my build. Guys, don't use this as a build. No real thought has gone into this. This is just to showcase that this thing is, you know, gonna do enough damage. And it's gonna be really awesome. Now, this is the base amount of damage that this thing is doing. As you guys are seeing, turning rate on this thing is really fast. Even though my power to the engine... Or, you know what? Let's balance things out. There we go. Look at this thing. Wow, really cool. Now it's like flying all over the place. Boom. Now this thing also has the sensor analysis. So it's going to debuff your enemy a little bit. You are going to do raider flanking damage, or at least that's what they said in the ship description. I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. We got flank. Okay. Now my shields are failing. That's why you're seeing that that burst emanating from my ship. I really like that part. $10K right there just from flanking, because I was hitting the guy from behind. You basically need to, or at least when you're using this ship, you are definitely need to keep that up. Because look at that, I just did 8K damage right there because I was like raider flanking. And this guy as well, look at that, 14K. 3K, because it's like all at the rear of the enemy. Alright, let's use this tethering, but I kind of need like a big enemy on this thing. Because these like siphon frigates and stingers are just not... we'll be on escorts. Alright, anyway, escort. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Okay. Alright, let's do some damage on this guy. Is my ship being healed? Oh, I'm getting temporal hit points. Okay. Nice. And I'm still tethered. You guys can actually see. Oh, no, it's gone. Wow, I like that. I'm definitely going to showcase that a little bit longer. My left shields are almost being drained. Now, obviously, this is on normal difficulty, so it's not... Ooh. You want to drain my shield? Take that. All right, let's heal our shields whole. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Piloting this ship is like crazy. Flanking, that's the radar flanking that you guys are seeing right there. It's just a little bit of a boost. Well, which is that 1.7 crit. And to keep in mind, like I always say, this is just the bare bone of the amount of DPS that this ship is capable of dishing out. I got no enhancement in consoles or anything in skills, so keep that in mind. I do have a couple of traits, but that's just, you know, mainly for survivability and stuff like that. No enhancement whatsoever. All right, let me restart this thing and showcase those visuals from the tethering, because that was really awesome. You can actually see that it's like there is like a electricity going between the enemy and your ship. I really enjoyed that part. And all right, let's use it on this guy. Is it on cooldown? Oh, it's okay. Let me just take care of this guy. In 7 seconds, we are going to use it on the other enemy. The battleship is a little bit more firepower. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And then I'm tethered on this guy. Nice, and I'm getting heals. There we go. Temporal hit points, and you can see it on your screen. All of those heals are because this thing is taking damage. And whenever I'm going to take... Wait a minute, let me also do damage to this guy. Heal. So I'm healing my ship, and this is also heal. That should do more damage to this guy. Okay, now it's gone. 13,000 right there. It's nice. Oh, too late for gravity well. Come on, I'm gonna put you guys on gravity well. Gravity well, heal, 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 beta. 15. Wow, look at how many of those. Wow, look at that. Those numbers are really high with my build, guys. This build is not to do DPS or science DPS, if we can say that. And look at this thing. It's doing so much damage. 6k, 8k. Wow. This thing is a beast. A beast, I tell you. Let's heal a little bit. All right, here we go. My special, whoa, crit right there for 6k. Not bad. No enhancement at all. Just using the standard weapons. This is really cool. If you have the fleet marks and the, the fleet marks as well, because you basically need to buy this thing with like lithium and stuff like that. But if you have the fleet modules, wow, this thing is just for funs and giggles. Why not, right? Why not? You want to deplete my forward-facing shields, then I will definitely kill you with the blasts that come out of my Bajoran defense shields. Wow, look at that. Flanking 6k, 7k. That's nice. Nice. Nice, I say. Nice. Look at this thing blasting in the forward arc doing damage to all of these guys. That is sick, man. This thing is awesome. I'm having fun with this thing. Oh, that hit a lot. I probably should tether this guy, but I'm gonna do that on the battleships. Ouch, that hit. A lot. Wow, look at that, 9k. Oh man, that's gonna probably kill me. Let's use the upgraded version. Yeah, this thing is... Turning right on this thing is like turning on a dime. It doesn't really matter. Now I'm gonna get some more crits when I'm behind this thing. Nice, look at that. 8k, 2k, 2k, nice. I'm doing some damage with tractor beam. Physical damage. Alright, this guy I'm gonna tether in 3, 2, 1. Look at this thing, is pulling him towards my ship. I'm actually gonna go, where is my evasive maneuvers? So basically, I just pulled him like towards the gravity well right there. So this guy is not even moving. Okay, there we go, because the tethering actually ended. Okay, so this is a nice way to do, you know, grab hold on an enemy of yours. Just use the tethering and just, you know, take him with you for a nice ride. Oh, that's awesome. Guys, in my book, if you have the fleet modules, and if you don't know what fleet modules are, are these things. Basically, another kind of tokens that you need to buy fleet ship with. You basically need, I think it was 5, that you need 5 of these fleet modules to buy the Lukari Dranuur Scout Ship. This one right here. Or I should say this one right here. I like it. I really enjoyed flying this thing. It looks good. It flies good. It, you know, it fights really awesome. Survivability against, you know, tougher opponents could be a little bit of an issue. And, you know, it has a lot of consoles for, or at least lots of room for consoles to enhance your DPS. For science stuff and for normal traditional DPS with beams and, you know, kinetic and stuff like that, not so much. And survivability also not so much, but man, oh man, it has enough science to science consoles to do, you know, lots of stuff with this. And you can also go lots of routes with like 4 universal console slots. That's just in my book, that's just amazing. Anyway, hope you guys had a little bit of fun entertainment coming out of my channels. I hope to see you on the next one. For now, take care and later.